Hey, how's it going everybody? I'm Chemical Duck and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode we got our
long, big Goron sword.
the Bigoron sword, and we also made our way into the Shadow Temple, and today we're going to be continuing it on. Now, right now it looks like the only pathway in this room is in this grate here that we can't possibly cross that distance. But if we use the lens of truth, then we can come over here and walk through this invisible face wall, or not invisible, and it's also not a wall, it's an opening. But anyway, just to clarify something. Oh well, sometimes these walls will talk to us just like in the bottom of the well as well. One against the eye of truth, we'll be able to see what's hidden in the darkness. Epic, that's pretty dope. I already knew that, man. I already have the item and everything. But just to clarify something, I have had to record this video already. I did the whole Shadow Temple, and it was actually a pretty good recording session, honestly. Like I was pretty loose with my commentary, you know. I was pretty happy with it. And unfortunately, like, the video file corrupted. I put a thing up on my discussions page that I'll probably take down very soon because, well, it's kind of pointless to leave it up. But yeah, it was so frustrating because it was actually a pretty good recording session. I got everything done. I was super happy. But yeah, it didn't work, and I sort of had this feeling that it wasn't going to work, like, because my Elgato Game Capture HD wasn't really working properly. Like, it was sort of flashing and stuff, and coming up with some weird things on the screen while I was actually playing. But I was like, and I mentioned that in the video, I was like, man, I hope their recording isn't fucked now. But anyway, we have the dungeon map there. To state the obvious, but I want to continue talking about my stuff. Yeah, so it was very irritating because, like I said, it was a good recording session and everything. And when I have a good recording session, like, I have nowhere near as much enthusiasm left to continue recording at that point. But it has to be done, you know. I said that I was going to try and get this Let's Play done by the end of this year, and I don't know that that's going to happen anymore. Anyway, we have another dead hand here. So let's just go ahead and just chill here for a minute, you know, get grabbed, get sucked on by these big hands. And there's something I actually want to show off with the dead hand as well that I didn't show up before. Now we can actually... Oh, okay. Hold on, come on. I believe we actually can hit him with the... we actually can hit him with a jump attack in the face, but with the big orange sword because it's long enough. But it didn't work just then. Dude, would you release me from your grasp, please? Sir, dude, come on. Do you mind? I'm trying to show off something cool. Alright, well, I guess we'll hit him once. I don't want to hit him too much because this is the last time we're going to get to fight him. So I'm going to just let him retreat so I can show this off. Okay, Navi, what do you have to say? I don't know if I actually talked to her about him. Okay, if you use the lens of truth, you'll be able to see where he is going to spawn in the level when one of the hands grabs you, which is something I didn't mention before. It's kind of interesting. I actually didn't know this until I was watching a speedrun, because I actually looked up that glitch that I found where he spawned under the stage, and it is really uncommon, actually much more uncommon than I thought, and it is completely RNG. By the way, Navi, watch out for its infinite hands, aim for its head. Okay, I'll aim for its head, Navi. Thank you very much for your input, you gay little fairy. Oh, I shouldn't say that. But yeah, I was just watching that video. I was just trying to clarify or like see just how common it was or how unlucky it was, and honestly, it was. I'm pretty happy that I got to show that off because it was something that I was going to talk about regardless, like how he can spawn under the stage, and like it doesn't really matter too much. He's going to just spawn up top. But yeah, I'm glad it actually happened in this. It's like the Mumbo transformation Easter egg in Banjo-Kazooie, but I didn't get that. Anyway, we get the bunny shoes, the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside, no traction. Like Luigi. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. I always trust in the boots, boys. You know, I always got faith in my boots, in my booties. Alright, so... is there another chest in here? Is there a small chest for me, for your boy? There's no other enemies in here, correct? Yes, there isn't. Okay. I think I'm just getting this confused with another room. Alright, let's head out of here, and let's actually pop on our hover boots now that we've gotten them. And as you can see, we do move slightly faster. We're slow to start walking. Dude, do you mind? However, when we stop, we slide, which is really really irritating. Like most speedrunners and most people that play through the game, even casually, don't really like the hover boots. Well, actually, that's not true. I've seen a bunch of Let's Plays where people really enjoy using the hover boots, but yeah, they're not for me. I find them really irritating because, like I said, you have no traction. It's hard to fight enemies like this because, like, imagine trying to fight an enemy. You're getting close, and then you slide right past him, and then, you know, you can try and walk in the opposite direction, but you're still, like, you're going to be sliding around basically for a couple seconds. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this statue. Make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. Dude, I don't want to descend into deep darkness. That doesn't sound very cool. Doesn't sound like an epic gamer moment. Alright, so what we want to do here is whip out the lens of truth, and as you can see, a bunch of these skulls are fake. So what we're going to do is turn this bad boy to the one real skull that actually is here, that isn't an illusion. I wonder if something bad happens if we just, like, turn it to one of the false statues. I guess we'll... let's see. Okay, it doesn't do anything. I thought maybe it would spawn enemies or something, but I've actually never done it because this is just such an easy puzzle. Also, something about the Shadow Temple is... okay, I went too far. I went too far with that last one. Stop! 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 Okay, thank you. Dude. Okay, there you go. As you can see, the floor falls away under you, but because we had the hover boots there, we actually saved it. I'm glad I got to show that off. I didn't know why I didn't show it off when I pushed it to this wrong statue before. Also, don't mind that noise. I just dropped the Wii remote. So it does take a second or two to kick in. You do have to wait, which is irritating. It's not an instant trigger. But if we run over to this big tonguey boy, then using the hover boots, we will just float just like that. It's pretty tight. And we have a BMOS down here. I believe we've talked to these before. Oh, dude, look at how okay, hold on. Well, as I'm on the menu, you can't look at it yet. Look at this disgusting mouth. Look at it. I've actually never noticed how putrid that is. Like, that's actually disgusting. You can see all of its teeth as well, like perfectly outlined. I never realized that before. Alright, so we don't actually get anything for killing the BMOS. We have a wall here, a wall of bone, a wall of wet bones, moistened bones, just sitting there. Not really, they'll probably be dry bones because, you know, they've just been sitting out for ages. They're all skeletons. So if we actually just use the lens of truth on these walls either side here, then you will see that they are fake. And we have Gibdos in here. Kill the Gibdos. We could use the Sun Song to actually kill these, or paralyze these things, I guess, but since we have the bigger unsword, they go down in 2 hits, so I'm really not going to bother with that. It's much more simple like this. It's much faster this way. I guess one good thing about having already recorded this video as well is that I know the temple really well, like I know everything is going to happen, so I'll kind of like gun through it, I'll get it done extra quick, which is good. We found the compass, the compass. That's pretty dope, that's pretty lit, if I say so myself. Alright, let's go ahead and head out of here. There's no skulltula in here, is there? Yes? No, there is not. Okay, I just want to double check. I just want to make sure. Don't make fun of me too much. Don't call me a noob, please. So we actually have 2 fake walls in this room and 1 real one that we have to bomb, which is kind of wacky. And now we have this giant Grim Reaper with these scythes all in this room, or 2 scythes, I guess, if you want to be Pacific. Now with these scythes, they're going to do damage to you as they go past. However, they do like a quarter of a heart, so it's really no big deal. You actually can avoid these just by crouching. I think just by using the shield you can easily. Yeah, we'll go ahead and show it off. Yeah, you can by using the shield, and you can also use the you can also just roll under them as well, which makes it pretty easy, which makes it pretty nice. But the timing's a little awkward on the rolling. So if we collect all the silver rupees, a challenge that we've done before multiple times, then we will unlock the secret door over here. Okay, watch out for that, watch out for that. Make our way over here. And in this room we have... what do we have? We have a key! You found a small key! This key will open a locked door to a room in the dungeon we're in! Yay! How exciting! It's a fresh small key! Okay, there's one more thing I want to show off in this room. And if we actually come over here... Navi, what are you? This wall, it's saying something. It says, if you want to see a fairy to the other world, come here. I already have a fairy, bro. Alright, so as you can see, there was a giant hole in the floor, and we're going to fall through it like a dumbass. However, there is nothing we can do down here. There's a block, and we can see through to this boat, this ferry. Well, I'll show it off properly, I guess. There, but we can't do anything about it now, because we are blocked off. So we'll climb all the way up to the top. All the way up. Alright, let's get out of this room. It's so difficult to do this wearing the bunny shoes. The hover boots, I should say. I should use their technical name. You know, I should say what they're called instead of just calling it by its nickname. You know, I should be a professional, god damn it. Okay. Now in this room here, we just got a narrow corridor with a bunch of spiders around, dude. I was trying to actually see the skulltulas, because they drop down constantly, pretty unexpectedly, and they will just knock you back. And they're everywhere, dude. And they're hard to see as well. Like, they're just sitting up there in the roof. Okay, kill it with the hook shot. It's like they're trying to bait you out as well. Yeah, you really have to be careful looking for the shadows as well. You got to be pretty vigilant. You got to be pretty hawk-eyed. Okay, cool. We're past that part. We got these guillotines here, or guillotines, I guess. Oh, dude, I actually made it past that one. That's pretty dope. I'll wait for this because these are actual, like, they won't kill you, but they will, like, send you back to the start of the temple or room that you started from. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yes. I'm watching for spiders. I'm watching for wall masters and floor masters. It's funny that she says that when we get out of that corridor when we don't have to deal with any more of them. Dude, okay. Holy crap. Okay, maybe they don't send you back to the start of the temple. I could have sworn they did when they, like, maybe when they crush you, because I sort of, like, popped out from the side of it there. You know, I literally, like, squeezed out. It just pushed me out the side. We have a Stalfos here, easily killed with the big Goron sword. And with Navi glowing green here, if you actually play the Song of Storms, well, I guess I'll show it off. I might as well. I think I've done this before, but I'll go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and do it again. If you actually play the Song of Storms here, then you will get a fairy. A big fairy, a fat fairy. I think this heals our magic too. Dude! Do you mind? Okay, well, I don't need it anyway, but screw it. I just wanted to show you guys. We have a platform here, an invisible platform. So, you know, just whip out the Lens of Truth. Basically, just constantly whip out the Lens of Truth. Like, if you're in here and you want to do this semi-blind, then literally just pull the Lens of Truth out if you get stuck, because it makes it so much simpler. More simple. Anyway, we have a bunch of enemies in this room to kill, and we have another one of these size, although this one is invisible for once. So what we're going to do is kill the like from a distance, because it's annoying, because it's a pain in the ass. Look at it just melting. This big dumb ass, I should say it like an Aussie legend. Also, how creepy are these statues, like with their gold glowing eyes? Okay, can you shoot that? Yes, very nice. It's very hard to do precise little movements with the camera with this control stick. Okay, kill that. Is there one more in here? You know, okay, nope. There's no more. This unlocks. This is a totally optional room, by the way. Like, you don't have to come in here if you don't wanna. However, if we go in, we have the skulltula, a gold skulltula, and we also get a blue rupee as well. That'll be nice for making some of our dosh back. We need to grab it while we can. I think I made that joke before. Okay, let's grab this. Is this number 81 or 82 or something? I don't actually remember. 82, yes. Very nice. I remember what it was when I did the original recording, but it's been like a week since that. It really sucked because I did like 2 videos, and it was a good hour-long recording with a bunch of, like, you know, cutting and stuff, but we make our best laid plans, but it just doesn't work. Am I right? Am I right, ladies? Now let's just make our way back over here. We'll go across the invisible platforms. I wonder if I can make this. Speedrunning tactic. Also, for some reason, the Lens of Truth... Oh, well, never mind, actually. I was going to say, for some reason, the Lens of Truth makes the weird animation on the hover boots stop, but it doesn't. It must have just done it while it was, like, with that red overlay. Not in the circle in the middle, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of this. I'll outrun that blade trap there. We have more silver rupees to pick up, and Beamos to avoid, and blade traps to avoid. blade traps to run around. Okay, I think this is the last one. No, it isn't. Okay, yeah, that's right. The last one is in the BMOS. We probably should have started with killing this thing, honestly. I do believe I've shown that... Dude, do you mind? Dude, do you mind? Pick it up! Dude! Pick up the bomb. There you go, okay. Ugh. Come on, throw it. There we go, okay. Yes, you can kill it easily just by, like, throwing its head. Or throwing a bomb straight into its fat head. Its fat eyeball head. God, I hate BMOS. And you have to be, like, kinda... You've got to be relatively close with the positioning of the bomb as well. Alright, so we have this weird room here with these falling spike traps, and if we actually look at the wall with the lens of truth, we can pull this out. Also, something I want to point out is that, for whatever reason, on YouTube... I don't usually talk about YouTube stuff too much because, like, it's pretty, at this point it's pretty political. Like, everyone has problems with YouTube, especially me. Like, I don't necessarily know if I like it as much as a platform as I used to, but right now it's the best way for me to make videos, and it's the platform I know best, and I'm not making money anyway, so what's the big deal? I'm only doing this for fun at this point, and the most people will see it if I do it on YouTube, so it doesn't really bother me, like, using YouTube or, like, being primarily on this, but for whatever reason, views are disappearing on a lot of my old videos. Like, I was just looking at some of them, like, I was over, I think, 9.1 thousand views the other day, and then I looked again, like, yesterday afternoon, and I was down to, like, 8,600 or something, so I lost, like, 500 views randomly out of nowhere, and it just, I don't know, I have no idea why. It's something to do with YouTube's new content policy. Honestly, the whole site is just completely fucked. I don't really even know necessarily what to say at this point, but I wanted to bring something up because, like, for some reason some likes and stuff won't show up as well because I've been, I'll get, my friends will tell me they liked my videos or whatever, and then they won't turn up, and then I'll go and, like, actually see, and it'll be in their history, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it has something to do with watch time, or maybe just because they're in the same locale, because obviously, you know, they live around me. But yeah, I have no idea. It's just something I wanted to bring up. But yeah, YouTube just sucks right now. But I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to switch because I've already just got so much on this channel. So it's just not worth it at this point to me. But anyway, enough about that. Let's walk over here. We will step on this switch, which will drop a chest over the other side of the room. As you can see, you kind of just have to position that big rock, that big stone, so that you can stand under it properly without getting crushed, because these things they're not instant death, but they're like the guillotines if they crush you, or the guillotines, I don't know. If they crush you, like, they'll just send you back to the start of the area or the last door you came out of or whatever. But I really don't want to show that off because I'm already pretty impatient. I just recorded the last Mario Sunshine video, or the second half of the last Mario Sunshine video. And I just, like, worked all morning as well, and I had a bigger night last night, so I didn't sleep properly, so I'm kind of feeling shitty. I just want to get this out of the way so that I can get back to the part of OT that I love. You know, guys, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand me? Do you comprehend my meaning? Okay, if we come over here, avoid the guillotine, and if we stand on this moving, or actually this platform's not moving, but the one over here on this chain is, so you kind of just have to watch out for it. Alright, there we go. Open this door up, now that we have our key. And now we are in this room, which has a bunch of invisible spike traps. However, however, if you actually use the hover boots in here, then you will see that we can walk straight over the top of them, which makes them, like, super easy to deal with. I don't know why they did that, honestly. So we have invisible hook shot targets and silver rupees to do. You know, same old, same old. Nothing special. Now, I know there's a hook shot target somewhere around here, but... Yes, I did it, dude! How did I do that just randomly out of memory? I mean, I did do it not that long ago. Like a week ago. About a week ago. But yeah, I didn't actually expect to remember that properly. And don't pause the game, you fat idiot. Ugh. There's also, like, a big fire going on outside my house. Like, we sort of live on top of a hill, and one of the towns next to it, dude. As you can see, you can actually just, like, stop walking on the spikes, and they will do damage to you constantly when you don't have invincibility frames. But yes, that is that. We got all our silver rupees. Let's pick up Or let's bust open this chest. I think we just get a key or something, or rupees. Yes, we get rupees. That's all we got. That is all we get for killing re-deads. And now we're in this room with this creepy skull pot and a super slow-moving blade trap. There's a gold skulltula out there, but we're not going. I ain't fucking with no gold skulltula just yet, boys. I'm gonna come up here and I'm going to get myself a bomb flower. A bomb flower. Okay, would you fly at me, please? Would you fellas fly at me, please? Alright, well, whatever. It doesn't even matter. We don't actually... I don't think we need to... No, we do need to kill the enemies in this room so that we can actually get out of here. Okay. If we throw a bomb in this, then it will blow it up and will reveal rupees and the like for us. Come on, you. Get it. There we go. Right. Once we've killed... Okay, we have one left, but I want to get these rupees before they despawn or whatever. Oh, no, it's not rupees. It's a key. I'm a goose. I'm a kook. I'm not a kook of a man. You found a small key. Let's get this, and then let us kill our bat. Okay, there we go. Gold skulltula number 83, I think that is. No, that's 84, because that's the fourth one we've gotten here. Correcto? Yes, it is. Die, bat. I said, die, bat. Please, thank you. Please and thank you for perishing. I really appreciate it. That was pretty epic of you. Let's head out of here. Let's go back to this room. We do need a key for this room, so like we did have to go off to the side. Obviously, we had to detour a little bit. Let's just hookshot on to the ceiling. Or like Spider-Man, Spider-Link, Spider-Chain-Link. And then we will head on through. Very nice, very cool. I don't mind heading on through, if you ask me. Alright, we got... These blade traps are so slow moving, dude. We also have this big fan here that's going to blow us away if we do not equip our iron boots. It's just like the water temple, guys. It's exactly like the water temple over again. I'm not going to take them off yet because there are a bunch of these like turning corridors with them on them. And there's also this big gap here. However, this is pretty easy to get over to. Like, it's pretty obvious what you have to do here, considering there's a massive like bar there. Okay, jump off, roll off. We're so slow like this, dude. Jeez. Something worth mentioning as well is that there are a lot of theories. I believe that this was supposed to be the wind temple originally, or not the wind temple, but the forest temple was supposed to be the wind temple, because as you can see, it has like sort of a fan symbol on the medallion. But like, it's sort of speculated that assets from that are used in this temple, like with those wind puzzles. But I thought that was worth mentioning. You know, not much really came to fruition with it, but it is interesting nevertheless. Let's go ahead and chop these boys up. And do we have anything in here? I think we can just play the Song of Storms in here again if we really want to. Oh no, we do have a chest actually. I don't think there's anything particularly good in it. However, comma. You know I check the chests. You know, I'm always checking out chests. Let's get this magic too. So it looks like there's not... Ow, do you mind? It looks like there's not anything left for us to do in this room. Actually, you know what? I didn't talk to this thing properly. Navi, speak to the wall for me. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Those who have sacred feet... I got sacred feet.
God, I love feet.
...should let the wind guide them. Then they will be led to the hidden path. That's what they are saying. Very cool. So what they mean by that is if you come out here and let yourself get blown by the wind, then it will push us straight into an invisible wall over here. And this is the only invisible wall in this room, by the way. So do not try and get blown around by the other fans. Now, as you can see, we have a little chest here in this room. And we also have like a crack in the floor, just like we did in the bottom of the well with that one like sort of pit. What is this even supposed to be? Like moss or something from the IT crowd? Let's go ahead and bust this open. We get a small key. This key will open a locked door. Very nice. It's kind of hidden out of the way. It's weird because you need that key in this room, but it's literally right in this room. Like, how could anyone possibly miss it? It's just, I hate when they put keys in here. Like, they obviously don't care. They were padding this out, and it's the easiest puzzle to do because we've done it in the past in a child dungeon, for God's sake. But let's kill these mummies, these mothers, and we will get our goods. As I've said before, we can play the Sun Song, but I just prefer to do it this way because it's faster. I don't really want to watch the whole cutscene for it and everything, especially when it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, let me get my nuts. And in here, we only have like a heart or rupees or something. Literally nothing special. Literally nothing special. 5 rupees, yes. Don't walk into the blade trap. Don't walk into the blade trap. See what I mean about the hover boots? Like, you make a mistake, you realize you've made a mistake, and then you try and turn around, but it's too late because you're already sliding. And now we're back in this room. We are on the other side of this cage here, which is pretty cool if you ask me. I like this. It gives you like a sneak preview to the end of the temple. Although it is kind of annoying that they put nothing in that room. It would have been good if they put like a skulltula or maybe a key or just like arrows or supplies or something in there. Like just to add some incentive, some added incentive for going down there, because there really is, once you've been down there once, you really never like would ever want to go there again in your whole life ever playing this game. And once the block here is in place, we will finally be able to climb up to the ferry, to the big ship, the big bird ship. And I guess I should end that video here. It's getting pretty long. Honestly, I hope I have enough stuff to do in the end of the next video, but regardless, thank you very much for watching, guys. This is Chemical Duck. I'll see you in the next one.